My name is Julian Payne. I am the Creative Director at De La Rue. So this year marks the 40th anniversary of Star Wars being made in the UK. So De La Rue has teamed up with Disney and the Great Campaign to produce commemorative notes that represent the best of British banknote design and the filmmaking industry. It won't surprise you to know that they represent kind of two of the main elements within the Star Wars saga, which is the light side and of course the dark side. And what we have on the front is Rey and Luke Skywalker in the Millennium Falcon, and on the back we have Snoke and Kylo Ren. So I think it really sort of captures the essence of what the new film, the Episode 8, is about. What you also will see across the note is the figure 8 appearing repeatedly, both obviously in the denomination and the number here at the top, but also in some of the detailed pattern work within the note as well. So whilst these aren't legal tender, at least not in this galaxy, they do share some common characteristics with banknotes that we would use. So first of all, they're printed on banknote paper, which is a cotton type of paper, and the printing techniques are the sort of techniques that we will use to print very highly secure banknotes. So one of the obvious telltale signs of a banknote is how it feels, and that often comes from the raised printing, which we call intaglio printing. On the limited edition notes that we have of these, there is a hand-engraved intaglio portrait of Rey that will appear on them, and the intaglio is applied by hand, which really gives it a special feel and really brings the note to life. So we hope that fans have a lot of fun looking at these notes. Within them are a number of features that we've sequestered within the design. Some of them are quite obvious, some of them are less obvious, and you'll have to look very closely to spot them. I'll give you a few clues on a few of the obvious ones though. So up here we have the figure 8, which Star Wars fans will recognise immediately as being a representation of BB-8. On the dark side of the note there is a similar opposite number that they can look at. The numbering, which you would see normally on a banknote, and here on this commemorative note it's no different, is its serial number. But the serial numbers fans will recognise instantly as the release date of the original Star Wars film and the release date of Episode 8. As a lifelong fan, I've known about the long relationship between the UK and the making of the Star Wars films. And so when we started this project, the idea of working with Disney was quite interesting because from a British perspective, of course, there are set designers, costume designers, actors, special effects people that are all about skill and meticulous attention to detail. I think that really reflects what we do in the world of banknotes and security printing and security design. So I love the idea of bringing the two together to try and create these commemorative notes. It's been fantastic working on this project with Disney and the Great Campaign to produce these notes. Within the studio we have a whole number of designers that are absolute Star Wars fans. I can remember walking into the cinema in 1977 and seeing my first Star Wars film, and I've been a lifelong fan ever since. So it really resonated with the studio. It's been fantastic also working with Disney's designers who put together the concept work, which then we were able to securitize and produce within the studio. And also it's really for a great cause. So we're really proud to be part of this project.